So it might not be long before you're picking up a six-pack in your local convenience store like this one. The Ford government today passing a bill to dissolve the deal with the beer store, though it's not yet law. Here's the question, though. Will there be any craft beer in the corner store? And how do the Ontario craft brewers feel about this brouhaha?
We're in favor of expanded retail, and we're somewhat channel agnostic. We just think it's unfair that 3 foreign-owned breweries control the retail distribution in Ontario right now.
The head of the Ontario Craft Brewers Association is down with the Premier's push to put suds in corner stores, but critics of the plan worry that ripping up the beer store deal will cost taxpayers hundreds of millions of dollars.
It's not the way I look at it, no. I think that, again, that's just fear-mongering on behalf of the 3 foreign-owned brewers.
The beer store says, look, prices are going to go up right across the board for your favorite beer if this happens because the distribution costs are going to go through the roof. Will I be paying more for beer if it's in the corner store?
Well, I don't necessarily agree with that comment, but if prices did go up, again, it's a consumer choice. If I choose to want to get my beer at the convenience store and pay a little bit more, we do that right now for many products.
But are these small craft breweries worried about not getting their beer in corner stores? We're here at Cameron's Brewery in Oakville asking them what they think.
The consumer decides, and I'm all for it. I'm all for the choice.
And again, you're not worried about getting pushed out of the corner store because you're confident the government will mandate a spot.
Well, I think they have to help a little bit, right? That you see this in other marketplaces where they don't allow the foreign-owned multinationals to control all of the retail space. And so same thing here, we're hoping that that same thing will work for us.
And if they don't?
If they don't, we'll cross that bridge.
Will the government mandate room in corner stores for Ontario craft brewers? They want to know.
Yeah, I mean, negotiations are ongoing, but in my community, I can tell you that's a priority for me when it comes to this bill. It's a priority as the Minister of Economic Development. I recall when I was first elected in 2011 and I brought forward a private member's bill in 2014 called the Raise a Glass to Ontario Act. There were 30 craft brewers in Ontario. Now there's probably 300 or 400 craft brewers across the province.
Many people who are business people in this province are also really concerned about what this government is spending to end this contract that they could be spending to build stronger communities.
Ontario Craft Brewers Association tells me they're 100% on board with this, more or less.
Well, again, that may be that association, but I'm certainly hearing from craft brewers in my community that they're very unhappy with this.
All the details as to whether or not you're going to be able to buy any Ontario Craft IPA in your convenience store, we'll probably have to wait until MPPs are back in Queen's Park, and that's not going to be until the end of October. Cheers. Richard Southern, City News.